tutorial is about red lips. How to wear red lips during the day and how to transfer them to nighttime. So before we actually get started on the tutorial, I just have a few tips. Since red lips are so bright and they draw so much attention to the face, it's really important to have a nice clean slate. Make sure your skin is really moisturized and you have a really nice foundation on, because since, like I said, you're drawing so much attention to your face, you want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth and all your imperfections are covered as much as possible. Another tip is to make sure that your skin is nice and bronzed. And I don't mean crazy crayon drawing all over your face. I mean just make sure that you look naturally bronzed, because red lipstick can definitely wash you out, especially if you're more on the pale side. It can make you look very pasty. So I already bronzed my face. I use Max Give Me Sun, and I also already put my BB cream on. This is the Garnier for oily skin. For my daytime look, I'm going to be doing that on the left side of my face, and my nighttime look, I'm going to be doing that on the right side of my face. Now, the only difference for me when I'm wearing red lipstick between a daytime look and a nighttime look is the eyes. I keep the cheeks the same. I obviously keep the lip the same. The only thing I do differently is during the daytime, I just like a soft, clean winged liner, and at nighttime, I will smoke it out a bit with some eyeliner on my waterline, and I'll sometimes put something in the crease. Depending on where I am going, but that's pretty much the only difference for me. You can always go a little more, a little less, depending on your preference. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start on my daytime look on this side of my face. So like I said, my daytime look is super simple and easy. It's literally just winged liner and lashes, and that is it. So I'm going to be using my I was about to say Jordana Cosmetics, but this is not. This is my BH Cosmetics liquid liner pen. Now I'm going to apply my lashes. For the daytime look, I am using more natural lashes, in my opinion. These may be really dramatic for some people, but for the nighttime look, I'm going to be using actually more dramatic lashes. So I am using the e.l.f. Dramatic Lash Kit and my Duo Glue. Then I'm going to take my highlighter, MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to put a little bit into the corner of my eye to brighten it up. And then I'm going to be applying mascara. This is L'Oreal's Telescopic. So if this ever happens to you, don't worry about it. Just take a Q-tip. Try to get it while it's still wet. I'm going to lick this. Don't get grossed out. Why? Then you just take the brush that you put either your concealer or your foundation on, and kind of I just literally like stipple and pack whatever is left on top of it. And you're good as new. So this is literally my eye for a daytime red lip. Now I know it's super simple, but that's how I like it for during the day. So now let's move over to the more dramatic eye. As usually you want to start off with the base, so I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot and a shader brush. Using my BH Cosmetics Malibu palette again, I am taking this color with the shader brush, and I'm putting that on my eyelid. And I want to bring that shade up to my brow bone. And you see how it just created a little more of a shadow. For my Shany Cosmetics palette, I'm taking this golden brown, and again putting that on my eyelid and dragging it out to the crease. Then with my blending brush, I'm just going to go over everything. am taking this brown and black, and I'm going to be mixing that to create a crease color for the outer V. I'm not making it too defined, but I am going to make sure that it's darkened enough. Then from the BH Cosmetics Hollywood palette, I am taking this matte white, and I'm going to be also highlighting my brow. So now I'm taking my liquid liner pen, and I'm going to be lining this eye. So as you can see, I definitely made this line much more dramatic than this line. Then I'm taking these Ardell Double Up Lashes. These are in 206. Well, I'm just taking one, not two. I'm just taking a Q-tip and mixing these two, the dark brown and the black again. I'm gonna be using these to smoke out the bottom lash line. Then I'm taking the same black liner, and I'm gonna be lining the bottom lash line. Then taking my highlight, I'm gonna be highlighting the inner corner again. So that is the finished eye look. So you can tell the difference between just a really neutral daytime look and then a more dramatic nighttime look. When I'm wearing red lipstick, I really like to stay away from pink or peach tone blushes. I like to go with more flesh tone, or sometimes I will even use my bronzer as my blush and kind of blend it out, just because I feel like pink and red really do not complement each other at all. So I'm using this more flesh tone blush by MAC. This is called Gingerly. Then I'm taking my highlighter again, same one, Soft and Gentle, and I'm using that to highlight my cheekbones. And then taking my stippling brush, I'm just going to be going over my whole face to make sure everything is nice and blended. Now for the most important part, the red lips. This is a waterproof red lip liner. And you need to be so careful when using red lip liner, because if you go out of the lines and mess up, yes, you can clean it up with concealer, but it's gonna leave like a pink. It's gonna make you look like you have herpes, and it's just not cool. Today I'm using MAC's Ruby Woo, which is an extremely matte. But if you don't like matte and you want something a little more affordable, I have this L'Oreal Paris lipstick in 312. This is in Ravishing Red. And this is much more creamy. It dries to a more, I'm sorry, I know I'm talking and I look like a clown, but just let me say this. This is definitely like the same exact color, except the formulation for this is much more creamy. It does dry to a subtle matte, but it's not as matte as the Ruby Woo. So this is Ruby Woo, and this is the L'Oreal color. It's the same exact red, except as you can see, this has more of a gloss to it, and the Ruby Woo is much more matte. So yes, that is the finished look. I hope at least some of you found this a little bit helpful. Let me know what you thought down below, and all the products will be listed in the description bar. So just remember, don't be afraid to wear red lipstick. Don't be afraid to go a little more dramatic. Makeup is all about preference. You can do whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you feel beautiful. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.